Did any of you watch the World Cup last year in Dubai or the Women's World Cup earlier this year in Australia? It's highly likely that you did, knowing that the World Cup is one of the world's most watched sporting events. However, even with soccer being so popular, there's still one main aspect of the game that many fans and players alike overlook: the officials. Love them or hate them, they are essential to the match. In today's match, we are going to go over what an assistant referee is, the benefits of becoming a referee, and we're going to go over the basic calls that a referee is going to make. So, let's take a look at the starting 11. What is a referee? And what do they do? According to IFAB, the main job of the referee team is to control the match. In most games, this consists of 3 referees, 1 center official, and 2 assistant referees. However, in professional matches, an additional official, known as a 4th official, haha, very creative, is often used to call substitutions. The main duties of the referee, as I said, are to control the game, and they do this by making calls and communicating with each other. As you can see, the assistant referees have flags. The main calls that they make are substitutions, if no 4th official is present, offsides, and throw-ins, which we are going to see in the second half. It looks like the center referee has blown his whistle for halftime, so let's go to the bench, get some water, and learn about what kinds of benefits you can expect when you become a referee. According to the Council Bluffs Soccer website, an assistant referee can expect to make $25 a game for 12U, $34 a game for 14U, and $37 a game for 16U matches. However, it is important to note that in other leagues other than Council Bluffs Soccer, these pay rates are going to differ. Some leagues will pay as little as $20 for a 14U match, and some will pay upwards of $40. It literally just depends on where you go. Also, tournaments can impact this. Some tournaments, due to the current referee shortage, are going to pay the officials they do have a lot more. So, if you ever referee at a tournament, you can expect a huge payday. It's also important to note that if you become a referee, other than the amazing payday, you're going to have amazing job security. There's currently a huge shortage of referees, so this causes games at local leagues like Council Bluffs Soccer and Nebraska Youth Soccer League to have to go understaffed and only have 1 or maybe 2 referees. This is really detrimental to the plays of the game because a lot of them aren't called correctly. We all remember what happened with the referee situation at this year's homecoming game, right? It sucked. This happens a lot in our youth leagues just due to the referee shortage. So imagine if this shortage gets any worse. Well, it looks like center referee has come back onto the field, so let's usher out and score some goals in the second half as we learn what kind of calls an assistant referee is going to make. An assistant referee uses a flag such as this one and always has it held in their left hand, at their side. This is so that the center referee can always see the flag, because the flag is the only way they really communicate with the center referee, because the center referee can be up to 40 yards away, or if not further, from the closest AR. The main call that an assistant referee has to call is substitution, which is offsides, which is signaled by pointing the flag straight up into the air like so. Once this happens, the center referee sees the AR, acknowledges it, and has the AR point to where it happened, either on the far side of the field, the middle of the field, or on the close side of the field. Another common call that an AR is going to use a lot is substitution, which is signaled by holding the flag above the head like so. This signals to the center referee that players want to come on and they want to change players. After the assistant referee is acknowledged and the players are subbed on, an unofficial signal that is not in the FIFA signals, as the other 2 were, is to hide the flag behind the back, so then the center referee can see when all players are off the field, and the AR simply just looks up the line and sees that all players have left the field, and then they put their flag back down in their left hand at their side, so the center referee knows that they're free to start play. A third call that is used often by an assistant referee is throw in. They can easily see by looking up the line, either way, that what team kicked out the ball. If they're go A lot of the times you can signal this with your left hand. However, if you want to point at the defense of the other team to signal which team should get the ball, you're going to have to switch to your right hand and point to the other direction. However, once you've been acknowledged, you're going to want to put that flag back in your left hand at your side to signal to the center referee that you're all ready to go and that nothing happened. There are other calls too, such as foul, goal kick, and corner kick that are used sometimes. However, a majority of the time, the center referee has the best view of these, so these are often up to the discretion of the center referee. It looks like the center referee is blown his whistle again to signal the end of the match. With that, let's go over the main plays of the match. In the first half, we learned what an assistant referee was and what they do. During halftime, we learned about the benefits of becoming a referee. And finally, we scored some goals by learning some basic calls assistant referees make, such as offsides, the direction where it happened, and throw in. Seems like the fans are going wild, and this game was sure a blast. However, for the referees, it's just all in a good day's work. Thank you.